I am Mrs. Lapray. I'm at Sprucewood Elementary teaching 6th grade. This year for our country reports we're doing Weeblys, so the kids are making their own Weebly website using education.weebly.com. Each student has chosen their own country, and we're allowing them to go online and find pictures and information. We've kind of given them guidelines about what sites we'd like them to create, and they get to find their own pictures and their own information to put into this website, and they're making 10 different pages, and we've given them ideas for what their pages could be, and then a citations page at the end so they can cite all of their sources that they find, and the kids are really enjoying it. We decided that this would be a good way to teach them technologies, just because technology is so prevalent in our society today. It also keeps them engaged. They love what they're doing. They love learning all the different tools that they can use on their Weebly. And it allows us to teach them shortcuts, the cut and the paste, and having 2 windows open at a time. It gets them really used to using all of those shortcuts and fun things that they'll always use on the computer. I think we really just wanted to go to technology. We wanted to allow the kids as much opportunity to use technology as possible. And it gives them something that they can always go back to. It's not something they have to store, but it's something they can always go back to, and they can always look at it and show family and friends without having to take bulky posters and dolls everywhere they go. They can show everyone what they're doing just by sharing a link with people. They will still be presenting, so they will still get that time in front of the class. But they're still talking about the flag. They're still having to look at the flag. They're still having to look at the traditional dress. They're still looking at the same types of things that they had to look at for the other projects. It's not the hands-on recreating the flag, but they are looking. They know their flags well. We've talked about that. They know their flags well because they've had to find lots of pictures of flags to put on the page. I don't feel like they're missing out on anything. I feel like it's making it even better, and they're getting more out of it because of the research that they're able to do. Not as hard as we thought it would be. Once we got onto education.weebly.com, it was just a matter of making up usernames and passwords for each student, and we just used the same usernames and passwords that they used to log onto the computer, so that it wasn't an extra one that they had to learn. And then after that, it just took the teachers maybe an hour of kind of playing around with the Weebly, just so that we knew what it could do, and then we could teach the kids. So it really has not been too difficult. We're integrating social studies. They're learning about their countries, they're learning about their continents, and the type of landforms and what that means about their country as far as natural resources and that kind of stuff goes. They're learning about technology, so they're allowed to use technology and learn more about technology. They're doing a lot of writing, they're doing a lot of research, and how to cite their sources was a huge thing. Just learning the sites that they can go to help them cite their sources, and why they need to cite their sources whenever they do any writing. We've talked a lot about that and why it's so important to cite your sources. Since I'm the master of the site, I can go through and look at their projects anytime, and it has been so much fun to see the things that I haven't even taught them that they have learned how to do on their own. I have a lot of fun, but I am excited to see their presentations when they do them in front of the class, because I know that they're going to be really proud of them.